How you guys doing? Denoobz here, back on Laogai. Just finished doing some crafting. Basically, oh, hello Mr. T Croc. He came by to drop me off some dispensers earlier, and he kinda had a bit of a fall. And I kept his head, and I have to say, out of all of the player heads I've seen mounted on blocks before, his head legitimately looks like the most shocked to be up there. Like proper, like he was caught like mid-fall. It's brilliant. But yeah, so what I've done is I've crafted all of these sea lanterns, and I think we have some more here. Now, what I also did was over at the shopping district, I filled up a single chest. So basically this amount, and I sold them for 2 diamonds, and they sold out. And I filled that up again because I was able to fill 32 double chests from one AFK session, which was all the chests I had. So today we really need to get some storage done for this place. The problem is that when this farm is producing at full bore, it produces faster than a single like item sorter. So if I have a single line of hoppers going into an item sorter, it's too many items, so it doesn't quite keep up. Which is a good problem to have, but it's also a little bit yes, I'm dying now. A little inconveniencing, because my original plan was to do like a room of storage just under here, just for these. And if we jump over to a creative world, I'll show you why that could be a problem. So this is my my little testing world, and what we have here is basically in our world. Basically, we have the 3 lines of the hopper minecarts, which will get stored here down into hoppers. So what I've done is I've actually got 3 item sorters, which will, in theory, sort, I believe this one is, yeah, so this one's prismarine shards, prismarine crystals, and our cooked fish. Getting them then into like one line is a problem. So basically what I've got here is I've just got some hopper trains. So basically this hopper chain pulls from this hopper here, so this is all the shards, pulls from this hopper here, and then this hopper here, and then we should have shards at the end here. Then it drops down 2 blocks, and it does the same for the crystals. So it pulls from this one here, and then this one here, we get crystals in the end, and then the third one, which is our fish, pulls from these 3, we get fish at the end. I haven't actually got any in there, but if we just go up here and say we put some, let's put some fish in. I know we'll put a couple in here. Is that about 6 or 7? And then throw some more in here, and then throw some more in here. We should see what's about 20 odd fish eventually appearing in here, which is, you know, what we want. That would allow us to then take, you know, items off to wherever we need them to go. But look at it, it's 80 something hoppers here, almost 90 hoppers, which on a server can create some lag. This farm's already causing lag in my base, and then that's just to get them into one line. Like, we'd still need to have hoppers going around, so we'd have like a wall of chests here, and then a wall of chests here, a wall of chests here, and we need hoppers behind all of those. We need to create another line here to bring this across. Well, this one would probably go across the center, this one would probably go out one more, drop down, and then go across this wall. This one here would double back on itself and then come out this way and drop down to fill chests on this side, which it's just too much. Like, so I'm thinking of a redesign. I'm thinking of something more like this, where we can actually have the item sorters underneath the farm, which is cool, because that'll save space at the back. We won't have like that bulging out the back of the farm like that. And then we can just put a roof here and cover that up anyway. And then we can just basically keep bringing this straight down, which is what we'd need to do anyway, but we're just doing it in like a straight line. The problem with that is that it means that we're gonna have like fish, crystals, shards, fish, crystals, shards, fish, crystals, shards. So I mean, it's still going to be organized, and they're all going to be going into their normal chests. It's just not exactly what I planned. As you can see, I kind of built this one. Or actually, this one's actually over 125. This one's over 125 as well. This one's in the right spot. These two are not. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed, but at the end of the day, you know, everything's going to get sorted into its chest and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I could probably do something with some dispensers dropping into water streams, but then I'm going to have like water streams at this level, water streams at this level, water streams at this level, dispensers dropping them into each other, water streams crisscrossing. It's just, I can't be bothered. So yeah, I think this is the simplest way to do it, and we'll go the KISS method, keep it simple, stupid. We're just gonna do it this way, I think. Alright guys, so the plan currently is we're gonna slap 15 double chests down like so. Got 5 there, that's good. And basically we're gonna do 3 of these. I'm getting so much lag, and look at that, plays 2 at a time and it keeps doing it. So we're gonna place 15 down like this, but we're going to leave a bit of a gap every 5, and the reason for that is we're just going to put either we're going to put some decoration or we're going to put some decoration on this wall, but also we're going to have a little indicator to know how full the farm is getting. So we're going to leave a bit of a gap there, and then so we'll just use cobble for now. So if we just cobble like so, you know, maybe we're gonna have 30 for each if we just do 10, so maybe we just do 10 for now. I think 10 is probably the way to go. Oh, that's not what we want. So let's, yeah, that's gonna be at the back there. So we'll just, for our own little marker, do this like so. And then cheaper slime, get out of here, guy. And then we'll just, we'll keep doing this. So we'll do 10 under each of these. So that's fine, because that'll make sure we've got definitely enough resources to do what we need to do. I'm gonna have to fight this slime, aren't I? It's the other problem with these these ocean monuments. Sorry about that. Is it's just painful because you hit so many slime chunks. I've got one. I think I've got 2 in this corner here. One basically where we're standing, and I think there might be one over in this corner as well. So we'll be doing slime farm at some point, but for right now I don't want to do a slime farm. I just want to place my chest, man. So yeah, that's a thing. Ooh, too far. And yeah, this lag today is crazy. I can barely even play. I don't know what is going on. So yeah, I might have to even just take a break for a little while, just so I can get this done. But yeah, we'll try to fight through it. We are just placing chests, so it's not like we're doing anything too vigorous. But yeah, be a damn shame. One more. So this will be 1 row, pretty much done. With the exception, of course, of we'd still need to put the hoppers in behind it. These slimes are out of control. There we go. Okay, guys, you guys have just gotta die. There's just no other word for it. Die, 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 die. Thank you. Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright, yeah. Alright, so yeah, I guess that's sort of the perfect height, because then we can just basically pop a floor down here. We'll have an entrance way down from one of these sides. Yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much perfect. Alright, that's all the chests in place. So now I worked out why I'm getting so much lag up there on the killing platform. It's just covered in items at the moment. So it's been a painful process. The next part we have to do though is basically we just have to go through and just connect a hopper up to behind each one of these chests, and then we're going to put a comparator out from the chest where the cobble is, so we can have like a little marker there. But we're only going to do that on the middle column here, which I think we're going to use for, I'd say, shards, just so we get the most of those, and it'll just give us some indication of how full the farm is. It won't be completely accurate or anything like that, but it'll still be helpful. We can see at a glance, so like, oh, okay, well, the shards are halfway, so you know, we'll know roughly where we are. So basically it's just holding shift and clicking into the back of each one of these like so, and then we'll drop down a little bit. So I'm going to carry on and go through all of these and hook up all our hoppers. Sweet Jesus. Okay, so I've already discovered one problem, and that is the same problem I had. Ooh, I shouldn't have broken that. It's a problem I had when I originally put the first one in, is that you do need a chest in this position, which is a problem because this is where our hopper needs to go. So how can we fix this? I'm hoping I can fix it really quickly just by elevating this one, but I don't know if then the minecart's going to come up or get stuck, so we're gonna find out. But because I've got all the minecarts weren't picking up any of the items, I've got literally 1,000 items just sitting up there at the moment. So let's just do like this, and I'm hoping that this will just work. So if we then put a hopper here going into this chest, we may need to remove that iron block there to make this work. We can move that block there, that's not a problem. That's not meant to be there anyway. Yeah, we're gonna have to remove that iron block, but we can't, can we? No, that's part of the kill mechanism, that's part of the kill floor. So this one here might be a problem. This might have to get pushed back one, which is a bit of an issue. Anyway, let's get these ones just, oh no, dang it. Let's try and get these up and running, and see if this works first of all, because this is completely hampering us right now. If we can't, I really don't have to rebuild a big section of this, and I'm really trying to avoid that right now. So if we just go back to, you know, let's break this. Have items go everywhere, that's fine. We can pop those in there. Wow, you empty. Hoppers empty into chests, that's how they work. Oh, this whole back section is going to have to get rebuilt anyway. Dang it. Alright, so I'm going to have to rebuild these parts out. Probably bring them out by one. Crap. Okay guys, so I've just jumped on my camera account. You can see me AFKing up here. And I just want to show you how we fix the minecart issue, which is we have left this one on the end here where it was. And I don't have any game sounds on, which is probably a good thing right now. Let's leave that off just for right now because yeah, there's a lot of noise with the Guardians at the moment. So we've left this one where it was, but we've raised it up, and we've had to push this whole one back and raise it up, and this one also came back. No, that one stayed where it was also, but no, it got pushed back. Yeah, it got pushed back one. Guys, you want to see what I mean when I say this farm is crazy? Just look at this thing. It's absolutely insane. Like, we're getting a bit of lag at the moment, but this thing is just an absolute beast. I was not exaggerating when I said 20,000 drops an hour. Just look at this thing. So if we come in the farm, we can actually see how fast these things actually spawn. Ooh, it's a bit tricky to maneuver. Yeah, so just look at this. They pretty much spawn. Most of them just fall straight down and they just die. And a few of them do swim around because they want to be painful. And there are a couple of areas that I didn't realize. I thought if the Guardians were touching corners, they would drop down fast, but you can actually see that there's a couple of spots where they do fall down a little bit slower. Not too worried, because look at the rates on this thing. It is absolutely insane. I am the only 2 people on the server currently. This is the only thing being loaded. Sin does a lot of AFKing, but he's in his gold farm, which is over the ocean anyway. So that's, and the pigmen don't really affect this. Let's get our sounds going here. So we can actually hear this thing in action. And yeah, this thing, I just love it. I love it so much. And if we come down here, we can just hear and see them all just burning away, dropping. The floor gets covered in items. Maybe down the track we'll look at adding more hoppers. Maybe down the track we'll look at adding more storage. But yeah, I don't think that's the case. See how many hoppers already it takes to get in there. It's just it's a bit nuts. But guys, look at this thing. I'm so happy. Thing's an absolute beast. And yeah, I just love it so much. How's it going, guys? I'm being... This slime is attempting to murder me. Jesus, look at this guy go. A little squishy jelly ball of sadness. The little ones are so cute. Give me a hug. There you go. There you go. Give me those sweet slime kisses. There we go. Good job. And you. What's happening? My mouse got stuck. There we go. Nice. So I finished AFKing. We did have one problem. I woke up at 7 AM to find that one of my minecarts had stopped, the middle one there. So I may have to cover that up there. But guys, look at this. This is crazy. Okay, we've got that's filled. That's almost filled. It's the same story all the way along. Basically, that one is going strong, and up to here as well. The fish are the same situation, but where it gets scary is the shards. You get a lot more shards than anything else, and we got a lot of shards. No, not that many there. There we go. So I think it's on this one that, yeah, because like I said, I was holding shift again. This is like the second or third time I've done that. There, so we're nearly at the top for that. Like I said, this middle chest had stopped, so we didn't get as many in this one, but it does also get more drops than any of the other 3 because more entities die in the center there, so it is catching up pretty quick. But yeah, 30 chests for each, and we've nearly filled 30 chests just with shards. We've got just over 10 double chests of crystals. That's like 80 stacks of lanterns. Like, holy crap. These items, yeah, they're probably gonna get despawned for sure. I'm not putting them back in the system. But yeah, so what I ended up having to do was, because I did start panicking a little bit that the shards were gonna backlog our item sorters once they got into the top hoppers. They're gonna cause some real issues. So what I've done is, let's go power jump everywhere. Ooh, scary stuff. Okay. So basically what I've got over here is I've got a smart comparator. Basically under this block is some lava. So I'll cover that back up now so I don't fall into it. We've got some lava under there. Yeah, this is clearing out nicely. Down here is our dispenser with this comparator's on subtract mode. Like so. What did that just have in it? What was that firing? Into a block with redstone dust behind that, with a block on top. Then we have a block next to the redstone dust, another comparator in to make a clock. So basically anytime you put some items in here, let's just burn a stack of fish because we have so much of it. We put these in here and then it just starts dispensing those straight up into the lava. So basically once we do fill our shards, all the excess shards are going to come straight through this line, basically into there. and get incinerated, and so they won't back up the line. Hopefully, that is the theory anyway. I'm hoping that is the case, otherwise we're going to have a lot of problems. I think it'll keep up, like I hope it will, but we're going to find out. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Yeah, as for adding more storage, I don't think we will, not for these anyway. If the shards are getting dispensed, like, are we ever going to use more than 30 like double chests? And not to mention, if we do need more, like this was only a couple of hours, so I mean we could just AFK overnight. Like, really the biggest problem at the moment is we need a squid farm. Like, I am missing all my arrows. We need a squid farm so we can make some more dark prismarine. I only got 3 squid in this farm because we're in an ocean, so the chances of squid spawning are pretty low. I'm not going to worry about adding a chest for squid drops up there. Maybe I will, I don't know. Let's just punch this guy. Yeah, maybe I will, but I'm not worried about it at the moment. And also I'm thinking of doing the rest of our storage down here as well. I don't want to put storage for every item. I do want to have to actually have reasons to go places, so I'm thinking of doing like a redstone testing laboratory somewhere underground, so a big area where basically we can test contraptions in survival. You know, once we have all the resources and stuff like that, we can basically have like a little redstone laboratory, which I think would be really, really cool to have. We'll make it all clean, probably use a lot of iron blocks once we have some more on the server. Because I do love that iron block factory look. It's just so clean, especially when doing redstone. And stuff like that. So yeah, we'll probably just have like a lot of different block types probably stored down here. I do want to do like a valuables room and things like that, so we're not going to do like a massive every item in the game storage system under there. I just don't think it's necessary, but we will add more storage for other things. It's not also it won't be as tall as this. I want this to be like a feature wall, kind of like a tribute to the Guardian farm, the Guardian drops and stuff. Is like that's kind of the purpose, and then we'll have a much more lower down to earth kind of storage area for the rest of the things. But that is going to do it for me today, guys. We've got all our storage sorted. We've nearly filled it already, but that's just the way it goes with this farm because it's freaking insane. You guys saw the drops. I just watch it in third person. Look at that. I just watch it on my camera account sometimes for like 10 minutes because it's just so pretty watching them all fall through. The rates aren't even that bad while we're just standing here. But yeah, 20,000 plus items an hour is definitely more than we need. In the future also, T-Croc bought some dispensers. We are going to change out the water source box up there for dispensers. We're going to make this thing toggleable. The reason for that being is we have the slime farm down, or slime chunks down here. I want to do some slime farms, and they'll be counterproductive towards each other. So when the slime's on, this will be off. When this is on, the slime will be off, and that way they're not hindering each other. We'll just AFK for things specifically. We will put a version there so we can have both, so they'll both be like trickling if we're building or something around here. And we need a bit of both, but I don't think that'll happen too often. Goodbye, skeleton. Need to light up everything. But yeah, that's as I said, that's gonna do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you really want to check out the rest of the series, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss anything. And yeah, sorry about the lag in this episode. All those entities really messed it up, and I know it's painful to watch, but we've got that sorted now, so it won't be an issue in the future. Also, something else I was gonna say. I've completely gone blank. Mustn't have been too important. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode on Lake Laogai. Bye!